crafters, welcome to Stampin' Crafty with Carolyn. My name is Carolyn Lubitsky and I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! And I have a very pretty card to show you today. Something that's been around for a while, but I am going to try and do something a little different with it. Now, there is a template and I will put it up. Don't know if you could see that. With all these lines, there's 1, 2, 3 templates on one sheet. So I will put that template at the end of my video, and hopefully you can take a photo of it with your camera or your cell phone. Also, I will try and put it under my video in the space where it says show more. The cutting dimensions will be there as well as the supplies, and I will try and see if I can get this in that space also. But if not, you have to go to the end of the video to get it. All right, let's get started. Now, this is the card, and this is the way it's normally done with the lattice running up and down the side. So when you open it up, you see lattice on both sides, and it says best of luck. I thought that was cute. What I'm going to try to do this time is a little different. I'm going to run the lattice down the center of this beautiful Expressions in Ink. It's different shades of pink with some gold. And let me give you the dimensions of my paper. The base is 5.5 by 8.5. It's scored at 4 1/4. Don't forget, you do not have to write it down. It will be, all the dimensions will be under where it says show more. Just click on show more and you'll get them. Then I'm going to use this gold mat. And it's a metallic gold and it's 4 inches by 5 inches. And I've already showed you this gorgeous Expressions in Ink piece of paper, piece of designer series paper, and it has something on the other side. And this is 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. And the inside mat, instead of using white, I'm using Blushing Bride because I feel that whatever I want to write in that inside will show up on the Blushing Bride because it's a pretty light pink. Okay, so we're going to get started. And the first thing I'm going to do, let me turn the camera down so you can see. And I want to make sure that you're lined up so you see my whole workspace. A little too much maybe. Okay, that should do it. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this beautiful piece of paper that we're using for the mat, and I'm just going to fold it right in half. Not going to measure it, just folding it in half, and then I'm going to burnish it. Now I did cut, and I have already used this on the first card. You could reuse this as much as you want. And I'm going to take and line this up with my card, cut a little of this excess off here. Now I'm going to line it up with my card. And there is a line that goes at the bottom of it, and I want that to be at the crease. Then I'm just going to take some paper clips and I'm going to hold it together with the paper clips so it doesn't move while I'm in the process of cutting. Now every other line is short, and there's a reason for that. That's how we're going to get the lattice effect. All right, So now I'm going to just start cutting. Let me make sure that I have this. Let's see. Let's move this up this way just a little bit more. Make sure that I'm on the line. Okay, that should do it. Gotta make sure that this line here on the bottom of all these cuts is at the crease. All right, that looks good. I think we're good with all that. So now I'm going to start cutting. And I'm just cutting where I cut for the last card, just going right into that space. Okay. I'm going to put this aside because I may want to use that again. Open it up and you could see all the different cuts I made. Okay. Now what you do is you skip every other one. This piece here. Now as you're folding down, I think I need to cut that just a little bit more. And that should be better. As you're folding this down, where you creased it in the center, the point should be right at that crease. And I'm going to take this and cut this off. And put it aside because we will use that. Now I'm going to go up. We have one here and we have a longer one here. This is going to come down. Make sure you line the point up with the crease and then you fold it under this. And you skip every other piece. And you've got to bring it down and fold it under. You're not going to fold this one, but you will fold the one above it. Bring it down and under. Not going to fold this one, but the one above you will. Down. Okay. Okay, so now what you need to do is you need to bring every other piece down. And try to make sure the points lined up, and you're going to put it under the points. You skip one, go to the next one, and put that under that point. Next one, and that goes under there. And this one that we originally cut off, we're going to take it and use some liquid glue and glue it at the top. Let it sit there for a little bit. Okay, so what you see here, the bottom side is giving you more color. I think that's very pretty. And I'm going to take some of my ribbon. Alright, so we did every other one. And it looks very pretty. We have some of the yellow from the back side coming through. Now I'm going to take some ribbon and I'm going to run it through the middle. Just in and out, that's all. Now, if my fingernails were longer, I'd have an easier time of it. Let me see. Use a little pen or a pencil of some sort. And the ribbon is coming in and out every other piece of lattice. I'm all thumbs today, please excuse me. There we go. I think that is looking very pretty, and you may have to adjust some of the ribbon as you're putting it through and some of the little V's that you've made. And now I'm just going to take some glue, some tape runner maybe, and that should do it. Yep. That's all it needed. And I'm going to put some tape runner up here to hold this ribbon in place and cut it. So we have the ribbon running through. Very pretty, I think. For now, I think I need to put it on the gold base. I think I like it this way, yes. Let's line this base up with my grid sheet and try and get this on so that it looks even on all sides. Alright, so now I'm going to take this and attach it to the base. Oh, that's going to be lovely. I don't know if I told you in the beginning of the video, but I'm making this for a dear friend of mine who's going in for surgery. If I have told you that, please excuse me for repeating it. I guess she's on my mind. And we'll try and line this up as best we can. And you know what? If it makes your heart happy, that's all that matters. You make the bunny ear, you wrap it around your fingers, and you push it through the rabbit hole. Very important that you do not lose this cut end. If you lose it, then the whole bow is lost. Kind of wants to do its own little thing. That's okay. Sometimes it's prettier when it does its own little thing. All right, let's see. Let's bring that in a little more. Get my paper snips, and we'll cut that. And we're going to put that right at the top. And we do need our glue dots. To hold this on. Oh, I do think that's pretty. If you have any comments for me, please do leave them, especially if they're helpful. We're going to put the base or the mat inside. Before we do that, we need to get our ribbon applied to the mat and in the center to hold it in place. Let's get this centered up. And we'll tuck these ends under. Try to be sure that it's nice and straight. Oh, I need more glue. Let's see, yeah, that looks straight. All right, let's run some glue. And try and line that up as best we can. There we go. Now I do have this white postage stamp type for the salutation. Not sure what I want to do with it, because I don't want to hide the pretty work on the card. Let's see, I have Hey Girlfriend. Let me stamp this up first with the magenta ink pad. Lightly touch your stamp, and when you apply the stamp to your piece of paper, line it up, just hovering over, and then gently put it down. If you slam it down or if you press down too hard, you're gonna have a mess. Let it stay for a little bit, and there we have our Hey Girlfriend. Wipe off my stamp. Want our stamps to stay nice. And let's see, where can we put this? Perhaps right down there. Hey Girlfriend. Put some dimensionals on there. I'm gonna put some dimensionals on here. try and place them close to the edge, but not so close that they're going to show. And we'll take the pick, get rid of these backings. One more. Let's just do one more right about there, just to make so that it doesn't sag when it goes through the post office box. Okay, we'll just do it right there. Let's close up the stamp pad. Before I do that, there is one more stamp I want to put on. I'm going to remove this. And this stamp says, "You can count on me." It's wonderful to have a friend that you know if you need anything or you need help in any way, they'll be there for you. And that's the way she is for me, and I feel that way for her also. You can count on me. Okay, let's wash that off. Get rid of the stamp pad. Now we're going to put on these beautiful gems on the front of the card, and they're from the 2021 to 2023 in color jewels, and they're beautiful. They're all faceted and different colors. I think we're going to use these gorgeous pink, and of course they have a sticky back, which makes our job a lot easier. And I'm going to put more than 3. I'm going to put 5 on. That one just doesn't want to go. Okay. So there's our card for the day. I think running the lattice up the side is beautiful. And the inside looks pretty also. And I know my friend will love to receive this card. So, I hope you like the card. And if you did like it, try it. And also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, please subscribe. And hit the bell so that you get notified as to when my next video will be on. And I'm going to clean up this area and put the template down so that you can see it and take a picture of it. And also look for it under Show More. If I can do that, then I certainly will do that for you, because I want you to have it, and I would love it if you tried this card. Have a great day now.